Okay, when I think of the choices that I have tonight, standing in front of me, I think there's one person who has shown me no passion, no fight back, no leadership. The person leaving Hell's Kitchen is...
No matter which theme park you might go to, I'd bet that you'd find very similar food in all of them.
You got the pizza, you got the popcorn, you got the hamburger,
Wow.
you got the chicken tendies. I mean, come on.
And then that's only looking at the food. You got the desserts as well. You got the ice cream, you got the pretzels, you got the Dippin Dots.
You got churros.
In other words, no matter which theme park you go to, you're gonna find a wide selection of food that we like to consider the highest form of American cuisine. We decided that we wanted to rank all the traditional amusement park foods that you can find.
There are some outliers from parks like Universal, Disney, Dollywood, just like the most iconic foods. But mostly this list consists of just your typical, average American theme park cuisine.
Foods that you can find at just about any park that you would go into. So, without any further ado, let's get into our list. We're going to be giving all of our foods to you in order of what we think is the worst all the way up to the best. The things that we are dreaming to eat every time we step into a theme park. Luckily, there aren't that many things that are bad.
Gross.
Disgusting. But one company has managed to make something that hits this level on our tier list.
Disgusting.
Of disgusting. So congratulations to Disney for their blue milk.
Okay, I went into Galaxy's Edge being like, oh man, this blue milk, this is Disney's response to Butterbeer, which, spoiler alert, one of the best things ever made. So I came in a little excited to try.
You know, they got millions and millions of dollars just to engineer the perfect liquid to put into your veins.
And people rave about Disney food being, oh, the greatest of all time. So I'm like, okay, Disney, all right,
Let's
Disney,
see what you got.
Let's see what you got. I bought the blue milk, I raised the milky goodness to my lips, and it tasted like cleaning supplies.
That's much better than the one I had in the movie.
I don't know how controversial this is. I don't know what the general consensus of blue milk is. It's clear why so many people buy it with alcohol in it. It's so they can
hide the taste of
the actual blue milk.
Alright, moving up a list. These are things that aren't necessarily bad, but if we're passing them, we're just gonna say, no thanks. I'm sure I can do something better. So at the bottom of this, we're gonna put the classic hot dog.
I like hot dogs, but there's something about a theme park hot dog.
You know how long it's been sitting there.
It's just a little cold and a little moist.
So a hot dog can be very delicious, but a cold and moist dog, I think you can do a lot better than that. Moving on, I don't know if this one's a controversial take or not. I'm putting popcorn in the no thanks category.
And we're a popcorn family.
I go to a movie, I order a large popcorn. I was with a group of friends and a buddy was like, hey, why'd you get a large? Are you gonna finish that thing? I just looked him in the eye and started eating the popcorn. And next thing you knew,
it was gone.
It was gone. So yes, I love popcorn. But at a theme park, it just doesn't hit the same way.
It's always dry and stale.
A theme park might be one of the thirstiest places
on
Earth.
And
you're always, no matter how hard you try to bring water, to drink water, to go up to the little stand and ask for a little ice cup because it's free.
You're always leaving severely dehydrated.
You're always so thirsty. So why would you choose something like popcorn, which I feel like is designed to make you want water? I think we have very similar logic for this one, but the pretzel.
When I get in the mood for a pretzel can hit hard. But that's always like an Auntie Anne's, like the nuggets with the cinnamon on it. But theme park pretzels, they're always dry and stale.
Again, I don't hate pretzels, but it's one of those things where I always feel like there's something a little bit better that you could have chosen.
Speaking of which, we're moving up to the next level of our tier list.
These ones, we're being a little different with this one because they're not necessarily snacks, but they're more food items that you'll get when you're getting a little hungrier at a theme park. So, at the bottom of this level, we have the classic. You know it, you love it, maybe you hate it. Pizza.
Pizza time.
Not much to say about pizza. I mean,
You know-
when it's good, it's good. But
Pizza's good. It's usually like a mid-level pizza at no matter which theme park you go to. It might taste a little like cardboard, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. That can sometimes be a very good thing.
sometimes crappy pizza just tastes really good.
The classic cheeseburger.
It depends what theme park you're getting this at, but sometimes a crappy cheeseburger can hit really hard. The kind that like tastes like you're at a school like cafeteria. Those kinds of cheeseburgers.
I have nothing else to say about hamburgers, so we're gonna move on to the next item, which is the turkey leg. You know it.
You may love it, I don't know. Vegetarians probably don't. Now, if you ever want to feel like a Viking eating a feast after a victorious battle, get a turkey leg.
I would say the turkey leg always seems like a really good idea, but once you're a few bites into it, past that first layer of goodness, and you're left with kind of the dry meat below
Yeah.
and the sticky fingers that now have to go touch
The middle
that
bars.
stainless steel metal bar. So yeah, the turkey leg, it is what it is. So we're gonna move on to the next level, which is the delicious tier. Oh, you know, this is where things are starting to get really good. Oh,
Really
this is
good.
where I am in theme park heaven. Like chicken fingers.
Yes. If I'm going savory, my first choice is usually chicken fingers because it's really hard to mess up.
And if you get the honey mustard sauce, okay, this might go up a level
Uh-oh.
too. But no, chicken fingers. If I want the safe option at any theme park that I just know is gonna hit well, it's the chicken fingers. But now going into the actual sweet stuff, which is Dippin Dots.
I do like Dippin Dots.
They're just so classic.
Yeah.
They taste like freezer burn,
But in a good way. What's your go-to flavor?
Ooh, I love the rainbow flavor.
I like the cookie dough. There's just something about the orbs. It feels so good in your mouth.
It's like a Tide Pod you can actually eat. It's
It's
delicious.
like the Orbeez.
And going on to our next fruity, delicious treat, we have the classic Dole Whip. Usually seen at Disney, but also seen at some other parks do it as well. So
I'd
good.
say out of all the ice creams, this one is the most refreshing to me. I don't really know what else to say about Dole Whip. It's good.
But up next, Mia has what she considers to be the best ice cream known to man.
I may be a little biased by nostalgia, but the blue ice cream, man, it's so good.
Kings Island blue ice cream.
It's just so good. It's just so blue. That's exactly what blue tastes like. For those who have never had it, just look at that color of blue and then imagine what it tastes like. Exactly how you would imagine it to taste like. It's so good.
And with this, we're just gonna put all ice cream in there with this blue ice cream, because that's always gonna be an option at most theme parks you go to.
And they're usually pretty good.
And it's usually delicious, as it is here. And now, we are at the top of the delicious tier, the churro.
I mean, come on. It's literally just fried dough with cinnamon and sugar on top. I mean, come on.
It's classic combination, but one that is done so well. Ooh, it's so good.
If you fry dough, it's very hard to make it gross.
Speaking of, this isn't fried dough, but it is bread. We are putting Dollywood's cinnamon bread at the top of our list.
It's just so fresh. It's so gooey. And it's so cinnamony.
Anytime someone says, "Oh, this is so good, what's in this?" the answer invariably comes back, cinnamon, cinnamon.
I really don't have a whole lot to say about it, other than the fact that it is maybe one of the best sweet treats I've ever had. And going on to the next item, the second to last, the runner-up, we have...
Butterbeer.
Ooh, it's so good.
I think the reason why I put it over cinnamon bread is just because usually when I'm at a theme park, I am hot. I'm dripping with sweat.
And thirsty.
And thirsty,
as we have
we
already
said.
established.
And there's something about a frozen butterbeer that just hits so hard.
For those of you in the comments out there, I know you're there saying, "Oh, butterbeer's too sweet."
It's too sweet.
Shut up.
Shut up.
It's
You're
not.
just weak.
You're just weak. You can't handle the sweetness.
No.
You're just not sweet like us.
Sweet, man.
And the foam, I mean, come on, perfect photo op.
Disney, this is how you do a beverage that is delicious. Get that blue milk out of here. Alright. Now we are here at the very top. And you can probably see it over Mia's head there. But we have funnel cake.
Once again, fried dough.
This one is just so classic too.
It's so classic.
Like the cinnamon bread, you can only get that at Silver Dollar City in Dollywood. That's it. But a funnel cake, you can find it just about any classic theme park
Or
anywhere.
fair.
Or fair.
My best funnel cake memory. I was at Kings Island. I think it is October, so it's pretty cold. And there was no line for Whitewater Canyon, and I went on it about 6 times in a row with some friends, and we were like freezing after. And my dad bought a funnel cake, and we all circled around the funnel cake. And he's like, okay, 3, 2, 1, go. And it was gone within 3 seconds.
Oh.
Now, what always disappoints me is when I walk into like one of those Cedar Fair funnel cake shops, and they always have like the options of like just putting a bunch of stuff on it. Like, no. All you need is
Powdered
just the
sugar.
powdered sugar. When I see people put whipped cream, Reese's, fruit toppings on it, I'm like, no, you're ruining it.
You're saying that you're a funnel cake purist.
I would say so. I just
Me too.
I like it in its
We'll join a club, the funnel cake
purest
purists.
form.
You all in the comments are welcome to join the funnel cake purists as well. If not, you're banned. But also, which of these foods do you think is the best? Or did we miss some that you think deserve to be up at the top of this list? Let us know.
Or the bottom.
Or the bottom. Let us know in the comments below.
These foods are all pretty tasteful, but you know what else is tasteful? People who subscribe to Park Pals.
If you do that, I would put you above this tier list. Because you're so tasteful.
You're just so sweet.
Oh my goodness,
Oh
you
my
belong at
goodness.
the top of this list. Oh, you get out of here.